and a nurturer.
The real definition of a woman being unbreakable yet delicate.
No way are we secondary. So girls, have confidence. First and foremost, educate yourself.
Being a woman is so integral to me, I don't even think about it. So it's like saying, what's the one thing you're most proud of being a human being? I mean, how would we answer that question? So it's the same for being a woman.
I feel proud and happy because there are so many different roles that I've had to play in my life. One of a daughter, and one with a professional career, and then one as a wife, one as a mother, and one as a grandmother.
I'm proud as a woman for not giving up on the idea of living on my own terms, not losing hope, compromising with my feelings, or getting disheartened by seeing challenges.
Definitely my mother, who with very limited resources managed to take care of a very large joint family and created some great human beings.
To some extent, because I was a reader as a child, a lot of authors were inspirational. And since I grew up in a very science-oriented family, models like Mary Curie were always held up. So I suppose such high kind of scientific brains were inspirational.
I came into the film industry, which is a world of ruled by men. But every time I walked into the studio, somehow my relationship with my music directors were as if they were my elder brothers. And then when I went to perform on stage with Hemant Kumar ji, Manna Dey, Mukesh ji, Talat Mahmood ji, and I also sang duets with Kishore Da and Rafi Saab, I never felt that I was a secondary citizen. Even though they were very famous and I was a known entity, they all made me feel like I was their younger sister. They gave me a lot of affection. So I have not faced the disadvantages a woman would face sometimes in her profession. Lots of women have. But somehow I have been lucky and I've escaped that process, and I've seen, shall I say, the world with the rose-colored spectacles.
For me, fashion or luxury has to be inclusive of every body type, and a person has to be, I have to be comfortable with it. And for me, fashion is something which will make me more confident.
Beauty is skin deep. Each of us have a style and a persona, and it's fashion and luxury which enhances this persona.
It's a woman's prerogative to have the access to anything that gives her a personality, whether it's clothes or her shoes or her handbag or her hairstyle. So from that point of view, I think fashion goods and luxury goods probably are a very, very important part of our society. Why not?
Today it's very routine, and maybe that's why I don't see a fire among many of the younger girls. So maybe for the next step, women, I don't know, 2.0, 3.0, whatever you want to call it, we need a little more fire there to question things, to break barriers. And I wish girls wouldn't be content with being good girls. Don't try to be good girls. Be bad girls once in a while. Once you're good girls and you're trying to satisfy everybody, you're not going to change anything. So I suppose that's my message for International Women's Day in a very Indian context.